Hi, friends. Good morning. We are again back with a new video on our MSME knowledge series. Today, Karthik is going to pick up the threads from where he left last on the training modules for the entrepreneurs and the MSME employees, which need to be trained. Today, he will dive a little deeper into the different aspects of training, which, with his vast knowledge in the industrial area and the management part of it, he will dwell upon it. And I think it would be very useful tips for the entrepreneurs as well as the employees. Over to you, Karthik.
Yeah, thank you, my friend, Dr. C.A. Chaitanya Shah. Further to the last episode that we have made on training, especially for MSME and SMEs, here I'm going to talk in detail about four important areas from my point of view, where training is essential, both for the owner and for his colleagues and his employees. And the areas that I'm going to talk on are enhancing skills, innovation, adaptability, and employee retention. All these areas appear to be very general and very easy to implement, but they require a specific training. And I'm going to speak on what kind of training and what do we mean by training for this particular areas. The first, of course, is obvious, which is enhancing skill. So you may start a business, you and your colleagues and your employees, with the skill set that you have, that we need to invest money and time in enhancing those skills. And these skills are related to the running of the business, especially the technical skills that are required, assuming that you are in manufacturing. Even if you are not in manufacturing, the skills would be required to enhance knowledge in areas of logistics, in areas of production, in areas of sales, in areas of marketing, and so many areas. So a skill set development is a continuous process, and it requires a continuous innovation. As the machine requires oiling, so does employee require to are required, or the staff or the owners are required to enhance their skills. The second is innovation. Business thrives on innovation. Something which was good today may not be enough tomorrow. And in innovation, the question is, how do you get training in innovation? Innovation training relates to keeping your eyes open, also being part of chambers, also being part of various bodies which deal with the product that you are dealing. It could be also related not to your business, because expansion is one of the mantras which makes the business successful. And therefore, a training related to innovation in areas which you're already operating. And innovation would lead to some benefits. And what are those benefits? The benefits could be improved production, reduced cost, new areas of implementation, new market. All this comes as on the platform of innovation. And innovation is not only related to the product that you are dealing with, but also to an ancillary product. It will help you in backward and forward integration. So innovation is another area where training needs to be given. The next is adaptability. Now, this is, in my view, the most important of the four that I'm going to speak on, because adaptability is something which is lost as you grow in business. As you grow in business, you team to be in a well of your own business, because you're so preoccupied. You're so preoccupied with what you're doing that you tend to overlook the surrounding area in terms of what you're doing, where your business is going, why your business is happening, what you need to do to increase your business. And that comes through adaptability. Adaptability in the areas of new ideas, new views, new opinions, new skills, new which in a way is an extension of innovation. But adaptability and innovation, in my view, goes hand in hand. Innovation comes if you have adaptability. Without adaptability, innovation may not be possible. And I'm talking of not only innovation inside, but innovation from what is available off the shelf relating to your product. And the last is employee retention. A training for, especially for the owner and the senior staff of the organization, is very important, because employee retention in these times is the most important thing. And how do you get training in that? And that training is related to all HR related practices. One may say that HR practices are not very the key issue for small scales. But I think employee retention and HR issues go hand in hand. And HR issues are related to the welfare, the welfare of the employee, the correct salary structure, the fairness in employment, the respect, and creating an environment where the employee feels that he is part of an organization. All this comes through training. An owner may have a natural skill to keep his employee together and to keep his employee motivated, but it is not enough. Training is required, and that training can be as a result of exposure of the owner in various practices which are followed by other companies, not necessarily in the same industry. Good HR practices or employee retention practices are a test even for large organizations, because large organizations also have a issue of employee leaving fast. Employee turnover is an issue for large organizations. So is the case for small organizations. So employee retention and training related to that are areas where an employer especially has to skill himself and take training on that. Now the question is, where do you get this training? The training comes in from two areas, and the first area could be obviously attending workshops related to this particular training, which are obviously paid workshops. But the other training also comes through keeping your eyes and ears open and seeing what the industry and what other companies and other organizations are doing. And if you have case, and if you find a case where there are good practices being followed, that could be a straight, training that can be implemented and that can be learned and implemented in your organization. So training is an essential part, and these are the areas, these are the focus areas that an owner and his staff need to go through to grow an organization.
Absolutely. Karthik, you have touched all the four very important aspects, starting with skill development and ending with the retainability of the employees, how the employees need to be retained. Each of these areas which you have touched upon has a great relevance as far as the entrepreneurs and the small businesses are concerned, because they have a long journey. I am sure all the listeners will take a clip from it and implement it in their organization. As usual, I'll hand over to Karthik for the next announcement, and wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you, Chaitanya. Yes, as always, we request you to subscribe to our channel. I'm sure it is making some good impact, and there is good learning happening, or at least good ideas are being sort of kindled in yourself. So keep listening, keep subscribing, as we look forward to see you again in our next episode. Bye for now. Contact